Okay, we're looking at my latest scratch build. It's a pusher with a canard design. I went with canard design just because, number one, it looks cool. Number two, it's something that I haven't done before, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's a low wing design. My first low wing design that I've ever tried to fly as well, so should be very interesting if it flies. A lot of guesswork here on this particular model as far as how to build up. Looked at some of the canards that are online and try to incorporate a good bit of the same design aspects to try to see if I can get this to fly. It's about 26 inches long. The wingspan is a little over 30 inches, or excuse me, a little under 30 inches, I should say. And the height of the body is about 2.5 inches. I tried to do a good bit of research online about canards, and basically I discovered that there are essentially two different kinds. There are the canards, the front control surfaces, which act just as control surfaces. They don't really provide any particular lift. And then there are the lift kind. This is the latter. I did try to basically provide some lift with the Ford canard here. That's basically, as you can see, the quarter of the wing is right at 3 inches deep. A little bit of an airfoil there, as you can see, to give some lift as well. Back wings as well has a good bit of foil there to help produce lift. I did make it as a pusher. I went with the single servo this time for the ailerons in the back, and these are traditional ailerons. They're not spoilerons or elevons or anything like that. I wanted to keep it pretty simple as far as control surfaces go. I do have dual rudders though, so I'm very curious to see how that works, see how that flies, if at all. And of course the elevator up front, the canard layout. You have to forgive the kind of funky color scheme. Based on my calculations as far as thrust and weight of the model are concerned, I'm expecting this thing's probably going to go pretty fast if it does indeed fly. Go ahead and open it up. I'll just drop it on the floor. As you can see, here's the inside build. I made the battery compartment relatively long in relation to the actual length of the battery because, to be completely honest with you, I'm not exactly sure where the center of gravity needs to be on this model. Tried to do some research on canard layouts, but there's not a whole lot of information available, so it's going to be a little bit of a guesswork. So, you know, it's kind of a concept. I didn't even tape the body this time. It's just the foam board with no tape on it. I'll probably regret that the first time I fly it because it is a little moist outside. So in the event that I have to make a less than graceful landing, it's probably going to really muck up the paper on the foam board, but we'll just have to give it a try and see. Weighs about, with battery, it's about 1.5 pounds. I'll show you the bottom side of it. Again, the funky looking color scheme, basically just to help me figure out which direction it's going, because I do expect it to go pretty darn fast if it does fly. So I just put these little runners on here just to kind of give it some strength and, you know, try to make a belly landing. I plan to hand launch it. Just give the old chuck and see. It's using a 2200 kilovolt motor with a 5x5 blade, basically the same setup that I have on the AXN floater jet. So that's it. You know, it's on one other thing. I've tried to keep the bottom as flat as possible. I'm hoping for some additional lift from the body itself. In fact, I added these little sections here just to kind of give me just a little bit of additional surface area for lift. I don't know exactly how well it's going to work. Don't know about the wash here, if this is going to cause any issues from an aerodynamic perspective, having the canard so close to these additional surfaces here. But, you know, it's an experiment, and it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to fly great, or it's going to not fly great. In any case, you know, as always, we learn a little bit every time we build one. So, looking forward to giving it a go a little bit later today. Actually, got the batteries charging now, so we'll have this up in the air shortly. Unfortunately, since I am solo today, there will be no video of the initial flight. But if it comes back in one piece, or and probably even if it comes back in several pieces, I will share the video of the aftermath, if you will, to see how well it went, to see what I learned. So there it is. It's my third or fourth, I guess it's the fourth plane that I've scratch built, and this is a low wing canard design, and dual rudder. I don't know what else to say about it other than that. So hopefully it flies. So wish me luck, guys, and we'll see you on the other side.